Well, shit. Ow. And in here is a teleporting chest. If you open this door, you can actually, if you don't know, if you open these up, if you dive away quick enough, you can avoid being trapped. As I just demonstrated right there. All right, so this is done. This is all cleared out. We have all the items from here. What? We missed someone? Ow. 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 Got him. And we already killed the dragon. Did we get the golden rune up here yesterday? I think we did. I think Captain Smalls had come in right when we were talking with him right when we got it. Yeah, there would have been a golden rune 1 on that corpse right there that those bats are around. Which means we more than likely got the golden rune 1 that was also by the cave entrance down here. Or the cave skylight. Yeah. So that would have been right there on that corpse. That's done. There are some Trina's lilies that we can gather up underneath that ruin up ahead of us. And then, I think there may be an item over to our right. These are the land sprites right here, Boogie. These are the land sprites right there. So let's just scoot behind. You know what? Nice. We'll just get rid of him. Trina's lily. It dropped some more crab stuff. And there we go. Trina's lilies. Land squirts. Yep, right here. These are the land squirts. Oh, there's an item that we need too. So we're not done in this direction yet. Glad that I just seen that. This will be super useful. This sword will be for this exact situation. You can see that there is a bunch of land squirts that have all gathered and congregated in a big group over here. Let's target the one in the back and then do this. Yeah, there we go. All right, any of them alive? There are a few alive. Now they're not. They were, and now they're not. And there's an item that's sitting here. It's an arteria leaf. Look at that crab eating. Nom, nom, nom. And there may be an item over here. There's a summon sign. Or a summoning. Yeah, this right here. No, we must have already picked it up. Would have been right there. Summoning pool is now function. Summoning pool. That's what I was thinking. All right, let's go do the mine over here and meet the stone digger troll and see if we can't shoot him in the head with our beam of light. I just want him to remember I was here. Remember me. Remember me. All right, so we got... you know what? For this one, we should probably switch it up, right? So let's do away with this and instead put on the large club. That still keeps us at medium weight. And let's go with the bonk hammer. There we go. Nothing in there. There is an item in the back on this one. Golden rune 4. Let's turn on our lamp, by the way. So a nice, what is that? Like, it's like 1,200 runes right there for a 4. Might even be 600. Light up the bonfire. Activate the summoning pool. All right. Let's go smash some faces. What? Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Smithing stone 1 right there. Wow, that guy took a hit. Whoa. I wonder, you know what? Let's use the sword and see what it will do to him. That's a smithing stone 1. They might be weak to magic, so they might actually still get one shot anyways. Hey, bud. Yeah. Doesn't even matter. Smithing stone 1. So yeah, it didn't even matter if we were using the club or not. So we might as well put the cross naginata back on. Where are you, cross naginata? Right there. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, I'm out of blue juice. That's fucking hilarious. I'm literally stun locked and gonna die. Rats. Drink a blue one too while we're at it. The greatest mechanic in video games, period. Being stun locked. Nothing will make you any more angry. Another smithing stone 1 right there. Strike 1. Strike them down. Break them. All right, now we'll head this way. Another elevator. We'll send the elevator down. Then we'll take the side way. And then clear out this little room. Remember the dogs in this room, little bastards. Strike 2. Strike 3. You're out of here. Where's that dog? Still 1 hit, even with the... you can see how when we hit these guys, because they're made of stone, we actually reel back like they're made of a shield. See how we get sort of knocked back from it? We just have enough damage to kill them no matter what, so that's what the difference between having a slashing weapons actually do negative damage to them. Like you actually, not negative damage, but you actually reel back from being hit with them. We also got some beast blood. We've already read about that in the past. And a large glintstone scraps. We've read about those as well. That is everything here. Now we're going to take the elevator back up, and on our way back up, there's going to be a secret little landing area that it'll squirt by. We're going to roll off. We're going to end up on that little platform. Yeah, see, even this does the same thing. What about a jumping attack? That hits them. There we go. Glintstone scrap there. So it appears the... Sort of Night and Flame actually does the best against them. I like that it still reels back as well too. I like the running slash that it does this. That right there. I like that attack. Explosive stone. We have the ability to buy as many as we want as those, but it's the first time we've seen them in this playthrough. And there is a couple of items. I believe this is a somber smithing stone 1. No, golden smithing stone, or I mean a golden rune 1, and then a somber smithing stone 1. And then now we're to the boss fight. But first, I think there's an item over here. 1 more smithing stone 1. And now we're at the stone digger troll. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try and see if we can't get this to work. The running attack was my only favorite. It was one of my favorite in Ghost of Tsushima, says Boogie. I know it, right? Like, I absolutely love that attack. Just how quick it comes out. You can almost use your mobility in a way to like add to that attack. It's so, yeah, I love it. I love it. All right, so let's do this. We'll summon in. We already did the noble sorcerer's ashes. Let's do the putrid corpse ashes. So we'll do this putrid corpse ashes. Let's do this drink, and then buff that. Whoops. And then we want the Sword of Night and Flame. And then we need, come on. Let's do Terra Magica right here. Open up the door. Now, when we walk through, this should still be on the other side of the door. Hopefully it lasts long enough. I can't summon because I've used up too much. There's the putrid corpses. All right, we're just gonna run by them. So there's the putrid corpses right there. Jesus, man, that's kind of ridiculous. You can't target his head. So let's do Terra Magica. I can't reach far enough. Oh, come on. Hey, where are you going, buddy? We got a drink. Well, one tapped him. We got him. We got the Roar Medallion from that. That is a talisman. And it says, a bronze medallion depicting a roaring giant enhances roars and breath attacks. In ancient times, the giants were mortal enemies of the Erdtree. Their bellowing roars desolated nature, triggering avalanches and whipping up storms of flame. Nice. They definitely, these putrid corpses right here, they definitely drew the attention of the boss really quickly that time. Like, very fast. As soon as I put him out, he immediately turned and went right for them. So that works. Nice. All right, so from here, let's go do the fucking thing. All right, let's go talk to Patches. Let's go start Patches, his storyline. We are not going to kill any of the NPCs, even though as much as I would love to kill Patches right now. We have to be careful that we don't one-shot Patches, by the way. That's something we have to be careful about. And then when there's a catacomb in the back of this area that we also have to do as well. And then that should wrap up all of Agheel Lake. There shouldn't be anything left in Agheel Lake for us to do. It's because they smelled bad, says Boogie. The description says it's they're low moaning. I love low moaning. I'm a big fan of low moaning. Turn on your light. All right, so we're probably just gonna have to do a quick little, matter of fact, let's use this. It might only be 2 or 3 pokes that we end up getting Patches pretty much dead with. Or giving up, I'm sorry. We'll make him give up. All right. Summoning pool is now active. We don't care if we bring all of them at us. Get in here, bitches. All right. And in the chest in the back, we did get some bolts from those guys as well, but we got 5 mushrooms, which is nice. Some budding cave moss, and that guy dropped the Highwayman hood. We got a hood. Highwayman hood. A hideously stained and ragged hood worn by former foot soldiers who have turned to banditry. Well, that is horribly stained. Is exactly right. It is exactly right. Well put. All right. Come in the back here. And this is Patches. Patches is a character that's been part of the world of Dark Souls since the very first Dark Souls game. If we traverse the mist here, we can see that there is nothing in here. There should be a boss is what it seems like, but there is no boss. And in fact, in the back, all there is this. And if you open the chest...
Well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance.
This is Patches. And you can wait for him to do that attack, essentially. Is he really? 1 and 2 hits, we should end up putting him down. Really? Don't do this to me, Patches. I don't... He's frozen right now. I got to be very careful here.
Wait, please.
There it is. All right.
I surrender.
That was close.
White flag and all.
I was afraid I was going to proc a frost and it was going to kill him. So there it is.
Well, finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason. Through and through.
Through and through. Grovel for mercy. Where is that? Grovel for mercy. Right here. This is the emote that we unlocked from him. Oh, don't hurt me. Please, don't hurt me. All right, let's talk to him.
Ah. Well, what do you know?
What do you know?
You're tarnished, like me. Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such. An innocent mistake, I assure you. Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on?
And we're going to forgive and forget.
A true man of reason. Just what I like about you. I'm Patches. Patches the Untethered. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. And they're paying for my gruel. In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
Come next time. All right, so he basically says he'll be ready to wheel and deal next time that we see him. If we talk to him, he should be repeating himself.
Don't forget to pop back for another visit, friend. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
So with that being said, we can actually go in and look now at the items that we gathered there. It was a helmet, or I'm sorry, it was a chest and legs, and it's nothing but cloth garb. It says clothing made of coarse material commonly worn in the lands between, and also we got the legs too. And this reads trousers made of a coarse material commonly worn in the lands between. Nothing special at all. Pretty plain and simple. Clearly set up for somebody to try and take so that he could ambush him. That's kind of Patch's style. So we'll go ahead, return to the entrance. We'll sit down and then we'll go back down and see what he has to say after that. And you don't have to fight the enemies every time you come in here. You can just run by them, which is essentially what we're going to do. All right, get your ass up. Let's go. So by sitting down, essentially what we're doing is we're reverting the world to a neutral state. Meaning that all aggro is lost, enemies return to their patrols and are essentially respawned as well. So when you do that, it allows things like this to happen where Patches needed the world to reset in order to set up as a actual merchant.
Well, nice of you to drop in finally. It's all a bit ad hoc, but I'm sure you'll find something. And welcome to Patches Emporium.
What up, Queen?
Need a refund, because everything's top notch.
Everything's top notch. About those bandits out there.
Yeah, I had those bandits make a clean break. Now they're all suppliers, and good ones at that. I mean, they don't understand a word I'm saying, but it hardly matters. We have a natural connection. They're all foot soldiers, survivors of a defeated army, worked to the bone by their high and mighty lord, only to be thrown out with the rubbish. It's the same old story everywhere I go. To hell with it all.
So you're led to believe that, in fact, these guys that are out there in the cave, they were foot soldiers in an army that was defeated. So you're led to believe that the only logical conclusion is these foot soldiers were soldiers in Godfrey or Godric the Grafted's army before he was defeated, and now that he's retreated back into the castle, they're sort of left to their own devices. So they've turned to banditry to survive, essentially, is what it is. How goes the Ring of the Elden? So far, so good. We've had a good day today, Queen. Got a we had a couple of deaths. I think we're up to 11 deaths, but I think our character's pretty much in a very, very good spot. I don't think I have to worry about dying for a while. I would not think. All right, let's see what he's got to sell. He's got 3 golden pickled foulfoots. We're gonna go ahead and buy him because we can. Buy all 3. He also has fan daggers, and these read a set of 5 throwing knives bundled together, a concealed weapon cherished by the Raptor assassins. The thin knives fan out when thrown, dealing damage to the target. Each knife deals paltry damage, but a wide range makes it suitable for constraining enemies. There's 20 of them. We're just gonna buy all 20. They also has something called Margit's Shackle. It says a fetish bathed in golden magic. Shackles were used to bind the accursed people called the Omen, and these ones were made to keep a particular omen under strictest confinement. Though faint, the shackles still retain vestiges of power, enough to trap a once bound Margit to earth, if only for a short time. I really, really wish I had remembered that he sold this, because I would have showed you guys it before we did the Margit fight. So we already killed Margit the Fell Omen. You can come here, you can buy this item for 5,000. We'll just buy it because we want to have everything. You buy it and then you can equip it as a usable item. And when you go in to fight Margit the Fell Omen, at any point during the fight, you can use it. You can only use it once during each phase, his first and his second phase of his fight. So you can use it once in each one, and essentially it shackles them to the ground, and you get maybe 3 or 4 free hits, which can be huge. That can be huge in that fight. So if you ever are struggling on your playthrough, come here, get Margit shackled, go back up there, kill him. It makes the fight significantly easier. You 100% just jinxed it. Now you're going to die in a goofy way. Well, that's already a given, Queen. That's already a given. I'm 100% going to die every day in a goofy way. We already had a fucked up one today. We've had several fucked up ones throughout this entire playthrough. Yesterday, our horse got stuck in a tree and we died. That's literally what happened. We just were floating in a tree, spinning in circles, and then I just fell over and died. Yep. So grace mimics, we have 15 of these. We're going to buy all of these. It says a fetish indicating the guidance, or a fetish indicating the guidance of grace. Craftable item. Similar to grace, this fetish draws rays guiding the way, only without a sense of order. Useful as a last resort for those who have lost their way, or for use by those who believe that unrefined guidance will lead to truer encounters. We'll buy all of them. He also has a glass shard. Glass shard cover in dirt. Because it sparkles in the light, it might be mistaken for an object of value when seen from afar. It cannot produce light by itself, essentially worthless. I just spent 100 on it. You can buy as many as you want. I don't know why I did. We're not going to buy these. Those are for multiplayer. These are also for multiplayer. Let's buy the stone sword key. And he also has a missionary's cookbook number 2, a record of crafting techniques left by a man who, unable to become a finger maiden, instead became a missionary and went forth to spread his holy teachings. And this allows us to craft script stone, grace mimics, and golden pickle foulfoots. Very, very valuable. A lot of people will come and buy this very early in their playthrough. And then the last but not least, the, well, I guess not last. The parrying dagger, a knife with a curved handguards, designed to parry, turning foes' attacks against them. For masters of the combat who anticipate every enemy strike, the counter accordingly, this weapon is all they need, and its skill is parry. We've already read about parry. It's a dagger that essentially parries, which is kind of awesome. Great arrows. There he has 10 great arrows, so we'll buy all 10 of them. A great arrow, as large as a spear, for use with great bows, used by archers of monstrous strength, employed by the Lord's army. There's also 5 ballista bolts, a great bow as large as a spear for use in hand ballista. A shield, the horse crest wooden shield, a tall, medium-sized wooden shield, large for its size and easy to handle. The circular horse head design invokes a swift gallop. It has no skill. It requires 8 strength in order to be able to wield it, and it has 87 physical damage negation. And then finally, last but not least, the sacrificial twig, a talisman fashioned from a dried twig, so slender that it might snap at the slightest touch. It prevents ruin loss upon death, but will be lost itself in exchange. Believed to be a twigs pruned from the Erdtree long, long ago. We'll buy that for 5 grand. There we go. We bought all the shit. Now we have another comment. There's a quest or a chest in the back of this. And in order to do everything that we can with patches, we'll actually ask, what's up with that chest in the back? What's that back there?
Wondering what's inside the treasure chest. Well, it's nothing too special. Just something I'm saving as thanks for a very valuable customer. But then again, it would fetch some spectacular coin. And besides, this valuable customer could be a long time coming. Huh? Everything is give and take. Give and take.
Give and take. Give and take. And that's all he's got to say.
Cheers for that.
So we bought all of his shit, and of course, we're compelled. The power of the chest compels us. The only thing we really can do now, right, is open up the chest. And it's in fact a teleporter chest. And this is going to teleport us.
Well. I should have known, you scheming little thief. The gods demand vengeance. Vengeance!
Vengeance! All right. So now we're going to be teleported to out in the Mistwood, actually. Queen says, LOL, I remember I was playing, when I was playing, I somehow got stuck between the wall and one of those elevator things in the castle. It was a weird death, to say the least. I know it, right? Like, so much weird shit can happen. You know what? Let's give him the old beam of death. Wow! Look at how strong the bears are. Why are they so unnecessarily strong? Also, that one had glowy eyes, so he gave us an extra 25% runes. That was 5,000 runes for killing that big bastard. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. So now, in order to get back to where we were, we can't fast travel now. So we're going to have to find a site of grace, and the fastest one to find is actually going to be this way. We'll follow the trail, go find a site of grace, and we're going to go back and talk to Patches and question him as to why he would do such a thing as to trap a chest and then egg us on to go ahead and use it. I'm not happy about it. Super pissed off. Actually, the other way probably would have been faster, but either way, we're going to make it to another site of grace. Site of grace right here. All right, now that we've sat down, we're going to go ahead and fast travel right back to right here. Murkwater Cave. We're going to go see Patches again, and we're going to have a stern talk with him. Also, why does whenever you fast travel, the light turns off? Just keep it on. I always want my light on. Always. I don't care if it's fucking broad daylight out. I want my fucking light on. All right, hey Patches, remember me, asshole?
Oh, Ryan, you're alive.
Yeah,
God,
I
you
am.
had me proper scared, puffing away in a
Sounds
flash
like Queen.
that.
Wow, you're alive.
Maybe it's a sign to keep your mitts off what's not rightly yours, hmm? But I'll forgive you. View it as a learning experience. At any rate, it's just nice to see you safe. Oh, don't miss all the bargains here at Patches Emporium.
All right, and we also got the calm down emote from him right there.
Cheers,
Let's go ahead, back out. And that emote is this one. Where is it? Calm down. Right there. Calm down. Whoops. Calm down. Calm down. So the next thing that we can do with Patches is we actually want to change this emote over to his Grovel for Mercy emote that we got from him before. We're gonna give him an old whack.
Fine. Have it your way.
And essentially what we're gonna do here is we're gonna use said emote and beg for his mercy. And it's not gonna work. I don't know why this doesn't work anymore, but it's supposed to. He should stop fighting you when you do the Grovel for Mercy emote. Let's drink. We need him to do the blow. We had this happen before. So it doesn't work for some reason now. But the way this is intended to work is you grovel for mercy. He says, okay, I'll forgive you, but just this once. Why is there so many of them here this time? He's supposed to say, okay, I'll forgive you this time. And then that's that. But obviously, they've broken this quest chain somehow. Never in history of calm down, no one has ever calmed down. I know it, right? So let's go chat with him again. And the last time we went to go do this quest, it worked this way. We were actually able to go back in and talk to him, and it just treated us as if we actually did the emote.
Well, looks like you've seen the error of your ways.
Yeah.
Water under the bridge. Am I wrong? We'll call it a momentary lapse of judgment. All's well, as you know. So, what can I do you for today? Cheers for that.
So, in order to get the emote that we need from him, we have to bang him again and try it all over.
You'll get what's coming. Don't go thinking
Listen.
I'm a soft touch.